Hello everybody, welcome to Fickle FUT. This is the first episode of this series. For a longer explanation of what's going to go on here, go back and watch my first video on the channel. In short, we're going to take 5 random gold players and build a hybrid around them and try to go out and win some gold cups. The players are going to be selected with FUTHead's randomizer button, and typically I'm going to show that process, but I didn't get that recorded this time around. Anyway, let's go ahead and start looking at the team. The first player selected for us is Peter Odemwingie, the Nigerian striker for West Brom. He's not used a whole lot anymore because there's just so many good cheap strikers in the VPL. He has the finesse and long shot traits, and decent pace, decent dribbling, and is a pretty good striker for the money. The second player is second in form Wilfred Bonny. This guy is just a monster. He's a center forward who plays in the Netherlands, only around 20k. Has 93 finishing, 98 shot power, 96 strength, the long shot and power header traits, and it's kind of a hidden. He has 82 short passing, which is great for those 1-2s with the other striker up top. He's going to just be a beast for this team, I can already tell. Kyle Walker was chosen, right back from the BPL, who plays for Spurs. The main thing that always jumps out with Kyle Walker is his 91 pace. You don't need a whole lot more when you have 91 pace. It can make up for decent defending stats, but not great. He has decent passing stats as well, but the main thing is that 91 pace will really help bombing up the right side of the pitch or defending against the other team's left wing. The next player picked for us is Federico Balzerati, the Italian left back who plays for Roma. Another solid, pretty popular back for the Serie A in this case. He has 80 sliding tackle, 82 standing tackle, and has 84 crossing. So when he bombs up the pitch, because he has a high attack work rate, he's going to be able to whip it in there to the 2 strikers up top. And again, I got him for 450 coins, so a good cheap option. The next player that was selected for us is Diaby, the Arsenal midfielder. I have used Diaby before, but I used him as a CDM in a 4-2-3-1, which he worked all right there, but his natural CM is where he belongs. He absolutely owns the midfield, being really strong on the ball and just strong defensively. He's just an all-around great CM with mid to high 70s in most everything, and the 6'2" frame really helps as well. So those are the players that was selected for us, and since we got a left back and right back, we needed a 4 or 5 back formation. So I chose the 4-4-2 because I haven't used it really since the beginning of FUT with my starter pack team. And so with that being said, let's see who I chose to be around them in the rest of the team. At right mid, I chose to go with Moses, the right winger from Chelsea. He's naturally, as shown here, as a right winger. He's got 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, and links up really well with Odemwingie up top because of the Nigerian and BPL links. Another kind of underused player in Ultimate Team, again just because there's so many talented players in Ultimate Team for the BPL, but he has high dribbling and really pretty good ball control. His finishing feels a lot better than his 66 shot that his card shows there. Next, at right center back, we have the Arsenal French center back Colchiloni. He's really no secret to anybody in Ultimate Team. He's a absolute tank for a center back. Works well in 4-back or 3-back formations because he has enough pace to be in a 3-back. He can even be on the right or left center backs in a 3-back, and that's where I've used him a lot. He has the medium attack and low defensive work rate. Great work rates again for your center back. Above 80 in standing and sliding tackling, and he has he has 90 jumping. The next position we're going to show is the left center mid. We have this guy, Johnson, who is the teammate of Bonny, so it gives us another strong link. He's pretty slow, so he might be overlooked, but he has some amazing technical skills. When I looked him up on FUTHead, it kind of blew me away. He has 87 curve, 87 long passing, 87 long shots, 85 short passing, 87 shot power. His free kick stats are crazy. They're all right around 90 in game. He only has 2-star skills, so you can't even pull off a simple roulette, but he's a pretty solid center mid. And he pairs up really well with Diaby because Diaby's a little more defensively minded. At the left mid, we're going to take the left winger, Ryan Babel. Just another winger I didn't really want to pay to convert, and he's very similar to Moses. He has 4-star skills, pretty solid dribbling, and really good shot power. Another pretty cheap option. Picked him up for only 550 coins, and that's why I didn't want to drop another 2 to 3k just to convert him for this team. So he's only going to get 7 chem, but he proves to be pretty solid even on that 7 chemistry. And this is kind of new for me. I typically try to get 9 chem for every player in Ultimate Team. I've just never have seen a reason why not to try to get the most out of your players, but I was just kind of cheaping out with these players, and I kind of wanted to see what 7 chemistry was going to compare to with 9, to see if I could feel anything or see anything that made me think that, oh, this could have gone a little bit better if he was at 9 chem. And so we'll just have to see how that turns out. At left center back, we have another player who's this time out of formation, the left center back Canini. Nothing super special about him. He's really just there for chemistry purposes with the keeper. He does have high defensive work rates, so his 66 pace won't really be exposed that much as if he had medium defensive and maybe a higher attacking work rate. So he's just going to sit back there and kind of fill in the spot. And the goalkeeper, as you might have guessed from Canini, is Sebastian Frey. No secrets here. He's just solid Ultimate Team keeper, one of the best out there. 80s in all the main keeper stats, and even high diving and high reflexes as well. He does have low kicking, which some people really like to have a keeper that can just boot it way up the pitch, but he does have the long throw trait, so you can start counters that way by throwing it out. And as you can see there, I do have those 3 players that are only going to get 7 chemistry, but we're just going to go with it. But I'm excited to use this team. I have a handful of players that have some really good stats that I've never used before. And that's part of the whole idea of this series, is to go out and build some teams of players that I haven't used and maybe you haven't used a whole lot, and just, kind of revitalize Ultimate Team. We're getting into the back half of FIFA 13, and some things are getting a little stale, but, this is a lot of fun building these hybrids and trying new players out. So give this team a go yourself. Go out and build it. It only costs around 30,000 coins, and that's with a 20,000 coin player in Bonnie. So leave a comment on how well you played with them if you go out and build this team. Subscribe to my channel to see how I fare. This is the Wafflecopter, and thanks again for stopping by.